Thanks, Jeremy. How you guys doing?
Great. Smile. Just kidding.
Is it just me? Is our employee base getting better looking, or am I just getting older and can't see?
The glasses.
Yes, the answer is yes. So, hey, I wanted to thank all you guys for what we're doing here at Vivint Solar. I'm actually the first time I spoke. Do you guys remember the first time I spoke? Was anyone here 2 years ago? Yeah, remember we just moved into this building. We had it down there. Well, all I can say, I think we've come a long ways, and I wanted to thank you guys for the progress we're making as a company. First off, I wanted to celebrate the summer solstice. Anyone understand why the summer solstice is so awesome for us? Who can proffer an answer? Lots of sun. How much more sun do we produce now versus the summer or winter? A lot more. About twice as much. It's great, right? The earth tilts better. It's more favorable for our panels. Like this is money season for us, so we love the summer solstice. Hey, I wanted to talk a bit about the company. I don't go into a lot of details because we're a public company, so I can't share too much, or I go to prison, which is a bad idea for me. I consulted with my wife. It's a bad idea. But there are a few things, and if I can get my notes here. So first off, I think about where we were 2 years ago. We just come out of the Summe Edison transaction. I think we kind of lost our mojo a little bit as a company for a variety of reasons. The industry was getting tougher and tougher. I think we had some irrational competitors. It was just a tough time. And I'm really proud of this team, all of you guys, and our leaders for embracing that challenge and saying, not on our watch. Let's go make this happen. This is too important of a company, too important of an industry, too important of a cause to not dominate and do well. And I've been a part of a lot of different companies over my career, and I don't think I've ever been more proud of a company than I am of Vivint Solar, and how you guys responded, and what you've done, and the momentum that we have today. So I truly mean that. So I'm really proud of that, and I'm proud of the momentum we have today. And one of the things I'm most interested in is when I go around the company and visit with different groups, is I see innovation and ownership happening across every aspect of our company. Sometimes you'll see it in one area but not the others, or you'll see it in one area and not in 5 others. But I really do believe that I'm seeing amazing things happening in every department. So I'm going to note a few things here, and I apologize, I'm definitely going to leave probably some groups out. I'll be ridiculed for that afterwards, but let me just give you a flavor of why I'm so positive. So let me first start with operations. I think the quality of our installs is better than I've ever seen. And when I'm out with investors, I'm always bragging about how well we do. Are we perfect? No, but I think we're better than anyone in the industry, and it matters. And the level of service we're providing for our customers today, post-install, is night and day from where it was 2 years ago. And so, once again, I think we got happier customers than we've ever had. And there's still room for improvement, but we're on a great trajectory. And the once and delighted culture that you're doing on the second floor is fantastic. I just love it. I love the energy. I love the ownership. When I talk to all of you, whenever I bump into you, I feel something special. I feel something different and unique. That's very different than 2 years ago. So to those teams, I really want to tip a hat and say thank you. I'm really proud of our sales teams. I think they're doing a great job. They have revamped sales from top to bottom. And some things that I really love is they do a better job onboarding, and everyone associated with this, onboarding and training and getting our reps successful earlier now than they've ever done. And it's better than I think anyone in the industry. When I think about the training, the compliance, the accountability, the momentum, and what's happening with our sales force right now, I just couldn't be more pleased. And so I really tip my hat to everyone that supports that effort, because we all do at the end of the day. Sales and growth is the lifeline of our company, and I really am pleased with the progress we're making there. You think about the progress in finance and capital markets. You'll see a note from me today, but we just raised a huge securitization in the marketplace. And what that means is, like when people sell mortgages, you bundle up all the contracts and you sell them on the market. It's called a securitization. And we're new to this industry, and so not a lot of people have done this. And we waited and waited and waited, and we finally thought the timing was right. And we just pulled off the largest securitization in the history of the residential solar industry, and we did it the best terms ever done. It was oversubscribed, and what that means is we only wanted to raise so much money, and we had so many people wanting to actually be part of that securitization, we had to turn people away. That doesn't happen if you aren't doing the right things from the bottom of the company all the way up. And so that was a huge, huge message to the market that we're doing great things at Vivint Solar. Very proud of that team. I think about the tax act that we're producing, the products that we're bringing, and the Freedom Pay. It's been a great collaboration across IT, sales, finance, and everybody has touched that. There's some amazing innovation going on there. Sales ops. Who's here from the concierge team? Oh, they're all working. That's right. Who's from the concierge team? Awesome, right? That was a concept the team brought forward about a year ago and said, we think this will make a difference and it'll pencil and it will help us differentiate from the industry. And it has. The concierge team is doing an amazing job enabling our growth and our ability to dominate this market. Real-time design, and then just the ongoing refinement of our processes. There's one thing I know about Paul and Evan and that team is that they're never satisfied, and they'll continue to just chip away. And until they can get every burr off of that metal and make sure it's just absolutely polished, they're relentless on that. So they're doing great work. Our marketing and public relations teams, I think there's some great collaboration going on right now. Marketing and sales often go together for a reason, right? And I'm seeing some great things. We had Miranda join us recently, and that team is doing some great things with our NIS teams. I'm seeing more collaboration and results than I've ever seen before. And it's just been a lot of fun. And I really appreciate our public relations team. They help me when we have good news and we have bad news, and they are phenomenal partners with me. But who's here from NIS?
Woo!
Yeah!
Thank you. That's good. NIS and that whole team, with regards to channels, 2 years ago, we pretty much had one channel to market. We had direct to home. And over the last 2 years, we have grown a great inside sales team. I would call it a foundation, because it's about 1/4 of where it will be in 2 years, right? They're going to have enormous growth. And the NIS team is doing a great job. And also our dealer platform. The team has actually worked to be able to enable other folks to sell what we have, and we're seeing tremendous growth from that. What's nice about it is we're seeing growth from all of these channels find a way to be and, not or. So we're literally growing all of our channels to market, not just one at the expense of others. So really pleased with what's going on there. IT has done some amazing things. When I was with my prior company, I was always worried about not getting IT out the door in time or having really just challenging go-lives. And I rarely worry about our IT team. Right now we've got some really amazing things coming out. There's a thing called the in-home design, which will help further accelerate how we can actually have customer-driven preferences in the home in the first visit, so we can actually get to contracting faster and have it reflect the needs and desires of our customers. That plus a whole bunch of stuff. Our IT team has done an amazing job over the past few years of enabling us. When I first came in, I heard from our sales force, hey, we've got crappy tools. But what I hear today, and I also hear from our dealers, is on the sales tools, we have world-class tools, the best in the industry. So hats off to the IT team and everyone's been associated with that. I think on supply chain, the supply chain team has done a good job helping us navigate through this tariff. If you think about where we were 6 months ago, we were fighting the tariff. And it wasn't great news, but we got through it, and the team is really helping us figure out ways to reduce our costs and overcome that. And in the coming quarters, the supply chain team is going to be key in helping us as we expand the amount of products that we sell. So I'm really excited about what they're going to do. They're going to be playing a big role as we continue to evolve the company and have more and more products that bring simple, affordable, energy-efficient solutions to our customers. Been good there. Government relations and legal, we've had some great wins. Connecticut was a great win. We've had many states where we've had great wins, and legal has been all over that. And our government relations team has been up to their eyeballs in fighting the alligators that exist out there with utilities. And so I'm very happy for them, very happy with them. and everyone else. So once again, I'm sure I'll miss, but I just wanted to make sure you had a flavor for the amount of good that's going on. I see innovation, ownership, I see positive results across the board, and I see it happening when I don't even know about it. One of the best things about a company is when you're surprised by innovation that's happening. I didn't know about that, and I'm like, that's fantastic, because that means we have a culture of taking risks and people taking ownership to make good things happen. It's not driven from top down. I rarely make decisions, and I rarely push buttons to get things done, because I feel like you guys are actually making that happen. So when I say thank you, I really do mean thank you. So I think we're on the right path. Do we have issues? Absolutely. Can we get better? Absolutely. But I've always measured the health of a company by understanding where you are, understanding the gap you want to close, and the momentum that you have to close that gap. And for me as the CEO, I'm pleased with where we're going. So once again, thank you guys. And I hope you have a great summer. You get some time to enjoy not only work, but life outside of work, and know that you're doing good stuff. So thanks.
Thanks, David.